they're the same thing.
Live. Okay.
Cool.
Hey guys. Yes, those things. Haven't felt well. I'm gonna start over.
Ditto.
We're here live with Professor Shyguy to do a little album listening party for his new album, History 1-1. I assume I'm pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, it's like a World 1-1
it's
joke.
story. Yes.
Awesome. Want to make sure I did that right.
Yeah.
We're doing some pre-show, so hang out for a little bit. We're trying to get somebody up at
Hey,
like 2 in the morning.
I have a thing for a pre-show. That's the wrong one.
Oh.
It's Disney Geek. Here's my pre-show.
There's your pre-show. Now I'm going to leave it on that for a second.
Or I'll put on
changed.
Pretty Ladies. Here, I'll put up some pretty Big Hero 6 ladies.
Nice.
You see that movie? I haven't seen it.
Oh, but it's not
so-
fun.
I really want to see it.
It's so good.
No, and we're live on
that's
Alpha
what
Geek
I've
Radio.
heard.
Sweet. Your
Nice.
mother sounds like a hyena. I still can't get used to the fact that the text shows up automatically on Hangouts.
You see, I've got both cans on my head right now. I can still hear his mother through the door, in the other room, and she's cackling
Don't
like
worry,
a
we'll
hyena.
have awesome
I
music.
don't even know what she's
to cover
saying.
that up.
Get those headphones ready, because we're gonna be blasting them out here in a moment.
Okay,
Right.
I'm turning this down then.
Yeah, maybe a little. Probably not a bad plan. Start with your headphones low and bring them up to volume.
Exactly.
I wish I had a way of calling Darrell, but I do not.
We don't have a phone number for him.
If you can call internationally, I do.
I have
Wait,
about
it's
10
2
cents.
a.m. Oh, no, let's not do that. It's 2 a.m. there. Andy will kill us.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have about 10 cents on my Google Voice account. It'll last like 30 seconds, whatever it is.
Hey, if that's the case, I could call him and watch him Twitch.
Speaking of Twitch,
Oh yeah, you should go live there.
I should, in fact, do that, and I think I will as soon as I change the thing, so I'm not saying that we're doing something we're not.
Oh, and play a video game. You should do that. Hey, this is
Here.
8-bit music, so does that count towards kind of video games, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I'll play some
There's
Marvel
a
Heroes.
Scott Pilgrim tie-in, so we could make sure
Yeah,
that
right.
gets mentioned, and we should be covered.
I did get one wrong on the on the track list, but I'm doing the hosting of it, so that's fine.
Okay.
Like I said, I have it right on my copy, but I must have copied an old copy into the email. So
Oh, gotcha. I didn't even know who that was.
I don't know. I looked on YouTube, and it was the first one there.
Yeah, during the show, I'm going to mute my mic until I'm ready to talk because I can't stop coughing. So
That's fine.
I feel
I'm
you.
glad I got 11 out of 12 right then.
hey, them's passing grades.
Obscure as hell, man. That's some good stuff right there. I'm glad we went uber obscure.
Wait, which one?
Like Guar.
Oh, yeah, Guar. Yeah. That was...
They
Well,
had
I'll
a-
save it because we can talk about each track as they come
Yeah,
up, and I can
yeah.
explain stuff. But yeah, Guar is the first band ever, first rock band ever got a TDA.
All right, how long are we waiting for our fourth extra person?
Cool.
Update. And then I'm going to go ahead and go live with the Tweech. Yay, Tweech. Hello, Tweech. And this is the Professor Shyguy History 1-1 listening party. And Marvel Heroes playing time, because...
Because we have to do something.
The keep in theme.
I
Twitch happy.
I picked Juggernaut, so it's like the character that I could literally just hold a button and run around the screen and everything dies. So
Nice.
I don't have to do any thinking.
Bravo. If it wouldn't ruin the audio track, I would play some Skyforce, but I think that would compete with the album, so let's not do that. Have you guys ever played Skyforce?
No, it's...
No, it's I think like an updated Galaxia, but you're a ship that you update your weapons and whatnot. It's a freemium model type deal where you have to earn
Yeah.
stars to upgrade your weapons and whatnot, and they reset every hour or whatever it is. But it's addictive as all get out. I don't know
Yeah.
how, but it is. I usually don't like freemium type games like that, but I'm loving this thing. It's I know it's on Android. I would assume it's on iOS also.
So does it resets, you were saying?
Okay, so like let's say you have like 13 lives, and
Uh-huh.
you every time you die, you obviously lose a life, and you can either use some of your stars you've earned to buy a new life, or you can wait like an hour for them to reset.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Or and the other tie-in for time is if you upgrade your weapon, you spend, we'll say 800 points on it, or 800 stars on the upgrade, and then it's like, oh, and if you
Yeah.
want it like right now, you can spend another 100 stars, or you can wait
Ugh.
15 minutes. And I'm like,
Yeah.
fine, I'll
Yeah,
spend the
okay.
extra 100 points. Fine. So unless I play super late at night, and then I'm just like, upgrade, and go to bed, and I'll play tomorrow. But I'll show you guys what it looks like. I think maybe.
Yeah, I googled it. Have you seen the episode of South Park?
I don't
pretty
watch a lot of
brilliant.
South Park, so probably not.
There's also a great quote from Hey Ash, What You Playing episode, where it's like, so you can make a game that sucks and then make you pay to be less annoying, or you could make it where you have to pay it to be less annoying.
Oh, nice. That sounds about right. That's exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah.
All right, CJ. How much longer are we waiting?
Give it 1 minute.
Okay. Oop, just kidding. That was started.
It works.
Yay! Except I was trying to bring the slider back to 0, and it wouldn't. So I was like, all right, I'll just hit previous track, because usually it'll jump to the front. It jumped
Oh
to
yeah.
the previous track.
Oh,
All
nope,
right.
it's a lie.
Right. All right. So we're starting with BS. We're starting there. All right. Cool. I almost said
All right.
Tommy Boy, but it's same duo, different movie.
Your mom sounds like she's dying, CJ.
I was wondering if that was an echo of me coughing earlier. About how I sound.
Lost
No,
in
that
space.
is all his mom.
It was that crazy internet lag had finally hit CJ's speakers and then went back to his microphone, and I heard it. It does not sound good.
She sounds like all of us.
Yeah, right?
It does not.
Every single one of us.
Yeah.
Happy
I've been coughing.
Thanksgiving.
That's when John has been coughing.
I'm still recovering from Black Plague Friday.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'm good when you guys are.
Okay. All right. If
Ooh,
Darrell
If you want
jumps
to go and
in,
do the original intro,
tell him to
um,
shush if he jumps in.
yeah, right. If you want to, I've shot out some invites to other people if they want to join. So you might want to put the silence people upon entry on.
Can do. Yeah, it's hiding video and audio, so I'll have to remember to... Oh, no, okay, I have a different one. Okay, we can just do audio. Okay. All right, we're good there. All
All
right.
right. So yeah, go ahead and just play the show intro because.
Just show or AGR stuff or what?
Yeah, do the entire thing.
Okay. Obviously, we won't be playing Brandt's guest intro because that would be weird. We can leave it on jury, I think. Right?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
That's end theme.
All right.
Indeed.
And I'm good to go, and if you guys are, in 3, 2, 1.
Mobile low bandwidth simulcast of this show available on Alpha Geek Radio. Using your mobile device web browser, go to mobile.alphageekradio.com to tune in now.
Hey you. If you're listening to this and don't want to hear expletives, you probably shouldn't listen to it. It's gonna get interesting.
Hi, this is Justin Robert Young of Go Home Santa, You're Drunk. Although, they'll probably play this long after that book came out. So I'm just going to date when I did this, so you know. Otherwise, you can just edit that out. This is a really long thing. Anyway, you're listening to Geek.io, where you put geek in and geek out.
Mobile audio stream enabled at mobile.alphageekradio.com. Chat room enabled at geek-io.com/live. Geek.io initialized.
We're geeking out across the globe, so tuck in and hold on to your butts. It's time for the Geek.io show.
Geek.io, put geek in and geek out.
All right. So it's a little misleading, but we're okay with that. So this is a special edition of the Geek.io show. We are joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Professor Shyguy.
Hello, everybody.
Along with the intrepid producer, Jared Budlong.
Hey, hey.
Unless somebody might muted.
No, we heard you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It was just silence. Hey, everybody. Zip.
And the lovely, the talented Rachel Boat.
Hello.
And for those who are living under a rock, one, get from under a rock. It's cold outside. Two, Professor Shyguy put out a freaking new album of awesome covers with awesome people entitled take two. History 1-1. And we're going to listen to the entire album while talking to the professor and get his insight on the songs and just in general just rock out for a couple hours. So strap in, we're going to have some awesome music going. Whether you like it or not. So how are you this evening? Oh, they'll like it.
I'm doing well. Sick. Like, sickness happened the day I released it. I woke up with a sore throat, and I was like, well, at least I'm done with it. Although somebody sent me their tracks at 4 a.m. the night before it was supposed to be released. I'm not going to say the names, but 4 a.m. before it was supposed to be released. Alright. That probably didn't help the sickness.
Probably not. No.
That's the fun of collaboration.
Indeed. That's the reason why I've invited like 7 people and 3 are here. And fall through.
Yeah, it works, but
indeed.
Yeah,
we're here for the music.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about the album before we get going on this?
Basically, I contacted people that I wanted to work with, whether I knew them or not. Because a lot of people I just kind of sent something out, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" Basically, the idea was a song or an art that me and the collaborator had in common as and as influence, and like what we do and got us here, etc. So it became a big list of songs that are artists that open together and like pick a few and we can narrow it down from there. Or if you have any other ideas that aren't on the list, like I Fight Dragons, like Weezer was one that I hadn't thought of that did influence me in certain ways. Not the most, but that Pinkerton album is super, super good. So when he said, maybe you want to do Weezer, which is a pretty obvious influence for I Fight Dragons, I was like, hell yeah, because Pinkerton is a really, really neat album. I don't know if anybody listens to Weezer, but
yeah,
that's the one that I still listen to, Pinkerton, because it still has such unique... Like, they tried some things. Why it when it was released, in a way, became the most revered one outside of the Blue album, which is safer. I don't know. It's really neat. That's why when he said that, I was like, yeah, I'll definitely do a song for the Pinkerton album. And there was a band that I used to be in that we covered this song ages and ages and ages ago. But anyway, yeah, it's mainly about collaborations with people who share influences.
Nice. And yeah, I can't lie. Like we are, I personally, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm a huge fan of I Fight Dragons. So like when you did your track list reveal and I saw I Fight Dragons on there, I peed a little. I can't lie.
Yeah, they're super great, and they're super nice dudes.
They really are.
I mainly chat with Brian when I chat with him, but they're all super nice guys.
Yeah, I actually I started talking with Packy, and he dragged everybody onto the show like
Packy's
2 years ago. And
yeah, he's the one who does all the silly voices in this. I mean, he's also singing regular stuff, but all the silly little voices on are Packy.
nice.
Yeah.
All right. So obviously you're coughing, so we'll go ahead and move on into the first song so we can get that out of the way. Let everybody's voices relax a little bit. So, track 1, Black Sheep, featuring Ashley Birch from the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World soundtrack. Go ahead and listen to it and talk about it a little bit afterwards.
Yeah.
Hello again, friend of a friend. I knew you when our common goal was waiting for the world to end. Now that the truth is just a rule that you can bend, you crack the whip, shape shift and drink the past again.
I'll send you my love on a wire, light you up every time, everyone goes away from you.
Got balls of steel, got an automobile for a minimum wage. Got real estate, I'm buying it all up in outer space. Now that the truth is just a rule that you can bend, you crack the whip, shape shift and drink the past again.
I'll send you my love on a wire, lift you up every time, everyone goes away. It's a mechanical bullet. Number 1, don't take a ride from anyone. Everyone wants a ride, falls away from you.
All right, that was Black Sheep, featuring Ashley Birch from covering the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I forget the name of the band and Scott
Soundtrack.
Pilgrim. I'm a horrible person.
Metric's the band, but the real
Oh,
band.
yeah.
That's the Clash the Demon Head.
There we go.
We'll say, let's ask the artist himself. He might have the answer.
Yes.
Throwing that out there.
Meh. I watch that movie every year. I should have known it by now, but yeah, whatever.
Good.
So, are you going to go into detail on each song on who you randomly went out and asked, and how that broke down? Or okay,
Yeah.
How did this
Yeah,
one go?
that one. That one was the. It's like the only person that I don't. A couple people now that Kieran's on that I don't know like personally. Like I met her once and dropped by and said like, "Hi, I'm a fan of your stuff." When she was at PAX. But I wasn't playing stage, so I wasn't like, come watch me in the jam room, because plus I played. Anyway, so I emailed her randomly with basically, like, here's what I do, here's what I've done, and I saw, like, on her Twitter profile that, like, she says singer, but there's, like, a lot of things of her singing. So I figured, hey, I would ask her if she wants to be on this, because maybe she wants to have something she sings on that she can show to people, and it's also a big fucking fan of Hey After Playing. It's one of the best things to me. Borderlands and stuff like that, but man, Hey Ash, what you playing? It's so funny. Her and Anthony are brilliant. Anyway, so I just emailed her and I asked her. She emailed back, said yeah. And she was the only one that the day I emailed a track, like a couple weeks later, because I was like, that's an idea, do you be involved? I'll do stuff later. She sent the vocals back that day. Sorry, this exact day. It was awesome. She's
Nice.
super fucking nice, as far as I can tell, from all my experiences.
Yeah, it sounded really, really good. So that was a
Yeah,
quick
yeah, and
turnaround, huh?
really quick turnaround. Then she did it again. She's like, "Oh, I'll try again." So like, since more. So yeah, she's gonna work with me in the future, which was awesome. We told her like, if you ever write stuff, I don't just can't only do tunes and her voice and stuff. She's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool. That's my most starstruck on the album.
Isn't it amazing that we can live in a world that we can do collaborations without actually being in the same, like, even country with people? It's
Right.
Yeah,
amazing.
one of these people's in Canada. Kieran's
There
in
you
Canada.
go.
Yeah. But yeah, so the next one is Molly Lewis, which is actually my other more starstruck. I played a couple shows, like, with her, sort of. Excuse me. We're played this event, not exactly the same show. At Gen Con, we played a couple times.
Nice.
I man the double clicks at Gen Con, and then hung out with them at PAX East. But Lewis, I've watched on YouTube for years. I don't know, she basically plays ukulele and writes songs and cover songs, and they're brilliant
Molly Lewis is-
songs. She writes some brilliant stuff. Man, I really, really like her writing a lot. I like her singing and playing too, but like singing and playing and not like somebody else. But her writing is so good. There's an Abraham Lincoln song that if you're not familiar with her, it's not one of her favorite ones, but it's like so good. She's a very brilliant writer. I was excited to work with her because I've watched her for years. So it's somebody that before I even was a fan of what they do and asked her, and she's also amazing. So I would ask somebody if they want to do music with you, and they say yes, then do it. It's really fucking
Right?
But The Bird and the Bee was a big influence on me, especially when it came to, like, as you can kind of tell by the album, I like one of my favorite genres, I guess, is like half electronic female bands, like Bird and the Bee, and like Metric, and like Tori Amos, and like Bjork, and just like so many things that are on the album that didn't make it on, like Imogen Heap, and Portishead didn't make it on, but Portishead influenced me, and all these things. So Bird and the Bee, the first time I saw because they Tim and Eric recommended videos for Polite Dance Song. Polite Dance Song is the song that introduced me to them. It's really good, and the video is really funny. But yeah, Bird and the Bee was like I don't know. They just have a perfect balance of like not serious but serious enough kind of thing, they do.
Yeah.
Weezer kind of does it too. Like they have their silly moments, and they have this one that's not. Because some bands get too goddamn silly, and it doesn't work for me. It works, but it's just not for me. I don't know, they strike it just right. So yeah, that's the news. She likes them a lot, and wanted a song that kind of fit her style, that kind of like bouncy, vaudevillian-ish thing. So that's how we chose your CAD.
Very cool. All right, and that is You're a Kid, featuring Molly Lewis, a Bird and the Bee cover. There we go. Thank you, Budlong.
So now you want the whole world to notice that you come around. Now you expect we'll see how you're really so much better now. I know the truth, I won't waste my youth on a cat and a bounder, a dog and a cheat. All the lives that you've had, all the hearts you eat. You're a rascal and a rogue, a villain and a crook. Still I tug at your line, I'm a fish on your hook. I should be better, but I'm worse.
What's the point of pretending that you could be a better man? Just give in, since you always end up right back where you began. Still, I know the truth, but I have a sweet tooth for a cat and a bone, a dog and a cheat. All the lives that you've had, the heart to eat. You're a rascal and a rogue, a villain and a crook. Still, I tug at your line, I'm a fish on your hook. You're rash and you're hasty, you're reckless with my heart. Still, I wait by the phone, I won't ever get hurt. I should be better, but I'm worse. Still, I know the truth, but I have a sweet tooth
For a cat and a bounder, a dog and a cheat. All the lives that you've had, all the hearts you read. You're a rascal and a rogue, a villain and a crook. Still I tug at your line, I'm a fish on your hook. You're rash and you're hasty, you're reckless with my heart. Still I wait by the phone, I will never get smart. I should be better, but I'm worse.
There we go.
I forgot to unmute.
I must admit, it's great hearing you. My mic's not on. From the other room.
So, that was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun to do.
And by the way, for people who are listening live on YouTube and Alpha Geek Radio, feel free to join us over at geek-io.com/live. We have a chat room over there as well, and we will relay the stuff to the powers that be if you want to talk to them. So, there you go. Do that.
Nice. So the next one is, am I still choppy?
No, you're good now.
Cool. Comcast sucks. I wish I could make a whole album about how much Comcast sucks, but I can't. Well, I could if I wanted to. I'd do what I
you
want.
could. Actually,
that's
I
the whole
think I would
beauty
have a
of-
few friends that would buy that.
You might be able to get some vocals from Veronica Belmont.
Yeah, right.
Would she have something with him?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it was all over the internet.
Off
I
topic,
hit-
but look
Missed
up
that.
Veronica Belmont.
How did I
and,
miss that?
What's her husband's name? Block. Ryan Block.
Ryan Block.
And Comcast. It's an epic, horrible conversation. It hurts to listen to. But anyway, back to better music because that just is depressing. We don't need to talk about
It is depressing. You're not wrong. All right, next up we have. I've never known how to actually pronounce this, so I don't know if you're supposed to do it with the. I don't know. So Anna, They Might Be Giants smash hit. You covering it with the double clicks. What was that like?
Oh no, the powers that be.
Oh no! Oh,
They may
Frozen
have
Shy
destroyed
Guy.
Oh no!
Comcast must have heard you.
Comcast gods have frowned upon you.
They said good luck collaborating when you don't have internet. Boom.
Right.
Oh crap.
All right, now I'm live on Twitch. By the way, sorry about that. That was a weirdness happening with Twitch. And I'm still playing Marvel Heroes, so Twitch can't yell at me.
Well, it can still technically yell at you. It just yeah.
Like, oh, they can. I'm playing Marvel Heroes. I'm saying I'm playing Marvel Heroes. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play the Anna Ninja. They Might Be Giants cover between with the double clicks. Let's go and play that.
And we'll get a
Hopefully he'll be
correct pronunciation when Brandt gets back.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh wait.
I think he's there.
Wait, do we have a duplicate, or are we? Wait, up there he is.
It's like it heard me.
Yeah.
Like they fucking heard me.
We all kind of went, wait, oh, the Comcast gods give him the big middle finger. They did not.
What a bunch of dickholes.
All right, so because CJ's already butchered the name of this song, how do you correctly pronounce this?
It's Anna Ing.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
I like Anna.
Anung. It doesn't look like a foreign word, but it's like the name Anna Ing.
That's so great.
But yeah, the double clicks. Again, I saw them a couple times at Gen Con, and they were super awesome, and they're super sweet, and I like working with them. And we're talking about hopefully playing some shows together in the future. I mean, we will end up, but like I mean, like in a more formal. We'll see. I don't want to jinx it. I don't really have any wood to knock on. It's all fake. But
Well,
as far as They Might Be Giants, I mean, of course, as a kid, hearing Istanbul is super neat. Like, it's a super interesting, super cool song. But like Particle Man, I remember stuck with me a whole lot. Particle Man it's such a they hit the silly, they hit it on the sillier side, but it still works for me. But like, it's like that sounded silly smart, which I really liked, which is nerdy, and they're a nerdy band. They're not like, and they were before nerdy music was a genre, of course. And I don't know how it would be different, but it was like one of those things that it was nerdy, but in the mainstream. It was really cool to hear. But I mean, they have a bunch of songs that were really awesome to listen to, and Anna Ing is one of those songs.
I actually have a pretty interesting story about how I got first introduced to They Might Be Giants, and I didn't realize it was a real thing. Tiny Toons did a musical show, and they played Particle Man on there, and I'm like, this can't be real. There's no way that this awesome of music can be a thing.
CJ
Yeah,
is this real life?
Yeah, 7-year-old me was like, this is amazing. And I've never stopped listening to They Might Be Giants.
Yeah, it's super interesting, man. Means a lot to me because they were kind of like nerdy in the mainstream.
Yes.
But yeah.
All right, so
All
Anna
right.
Ing, is that right?
Ing, yeah.
Ing. All right, cool. We're gonna jump into our next song.
Anna Ngja.
Make a hole with a gun perpendicular to the name of this town in a desktop globe. Exit wounds in a foreign nation, showing the home of the one this was written for. My apartment looks upside down from there. Water spirals the wrong way down the sink, and her voice is a backwards record. It's like a whirlpool and it never ends. And I are getting older, we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and I hear my words, they're the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. All alone at the 64 World's Fair, 80 dolls yelling small girl after all. Who was at the DuPont Pavilion? Why was the bench still warm? Who had been there? Or the time when the storm tangled up the wire to the horn on the pole at the bus depot. And in back of the edge of hearing, these are the words that the voice was repeating. And I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and I hear my words are the ones who would think I would say if there was a me for you. When I was driving once, I saw this painted on a bridge.
I don't want the world. I just want your hat. They don't need me here, and I know you're there. Where the world goes by like the humid air, and it sticks like a broken record. Everything sticks like a broken record. Everything sticks until it goes away. And the truth is we don't know anything. And I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and I hear my words are the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you. And I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and I hear my words are the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you.
And I are getting old and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and I hear my words, they're the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you.
Oh, so good.
So I listened to some of the Comcast thing. I am familiar with it. I just didn't realize who it was. I'd heard that conversation, that call.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, like it's like just I don't know if you need to fill out your form. We just need to move along and get this canceled. He's brilliant. Ron's brilliant.
Yeah, I feel. I mean, I have to deal with internet and telephone people regularly, and I felt their pain. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, but anyway, we can't smear their name too much while we're trying to do the show. You might get kicked off.
Yeah,
because apparently they're gonna kick you off again.
Question: the Double Clicks, you did a like an impromptu song with them at a con of some sort recently, right?
Yeah, that's also on this album, the My Eyes song. It was a thing. It was a Gen Con where we started because we had Anna Ing started for this album, and they're like, we could do it during our set. Would you like to do it during our set? And I was like, that'd be awesome because then I could, then bring my Game Boy up there and show their audience something kind of different. And unless they want to perform during my set, we could do something different. So we decided that My Eyes from Down to Horrible would be fun to do. So while in the car, I had my friend Jonna drive, and I pulled out my laptop and made My Eyes, the music for that, like on the way to Gen Con.
Nice.
So we could be done, yeah. And then we practiced it twice in the food court, and the second time, Aubrey, who was super sick at the time, the other double click, the second click, right click is what she's called in her email. She was like, I should record it. She said with her super dead voice, I should record it, and you could just put it up on YouTube, just have a video for it. And I was like, that's brilliant. So there was a video for this one.
Yeah, no,
and
that's
it is
where
just us. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's where I heard it was on the YouTube video, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. It turned out really good. I liked it.
Thank you. I'm really happy with it because I fucking love that musical, and I've wanted to cover that song for a long time. I've covered it open mics like ages ago, but never like in this kind of capacity.
Such a good
I gotta get
series or
Gen
whatever
Con.
you want to, however you want to classify that thing.
Yeah, they are. And they keep talking about the second one, and I want it. I want it.
Wonderful birth child of the writer's strike.
Yeah. A lot of cool things came right after strike. Sad. Like I got to see like Fred Armisen was doing like a stand-up tour, and I could see he like came to Nashville and played at a small music venue. Just like he had drums and did stand-up and did weird stuff that was brilliant.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of neat things came out of the writer's strike.
It's not Heroes.
A lot of horrible
3
things,
or
like
2.
Heroes.
Yeah.
Whichever season.
Or poor Dollhouse, which got screwed because of the writer's strike.
Lots and lots of shows.
At least let him move on. Excuse me. Yeah, you need to get to Gen Con. Gen Con is my vacation con. I play, but I play so many board games. Oh.
I lived in Ohio for most of my life, and every year I'm like, oh, I want to go to Gen Con. I want to go to Gen Con. I never had the money to go to Gen Con. Now I live in Florida and actually have the financial means to go to Gen Con every once in a while.
Just not from
I'm
Florida.
like, now it's trying to justify going up to Indianapolis. Like,
yeah, it's a trip, but man, it's worth it. Just somebody like I don't set up a table except for when I'm playing. And I only play, well, usually one night, but otherwise the other 4 days of it I will be just demoing board games as much as I can. Just demoing games, just playing so many games. Play so many games.
Speaking of so many things, just kind of a pimp right now, Professor Shyguy on his Bandcamp right now has a 50% off of his already low freaking priced albums for White Saturday, which is also racist.
It sounds so racist. But yeah, if you type in the code White Saturday until Monday, you can get the albums, anything on there for half off.
I bought the. I thought I had it. But I got the Christmas album. Like,
yeah, I saw that.
I sworn I had your Christmas album, but like I don't have it. All right, fine. $250, got it.
Yeah. I was thinking about recording some more Christmas songs, but now that my voice is like this and I go on tour in like less than a week, I just gotta figure out how to fix this.
Some bass with it. It'll sound great.
Yeah.
Professor Shyguy Barry White combo.
I'll just redo all the songs in the low version and just make it 12 tracks. That's cheating. So the next song is Army of Me, which I heard when my sisters rented the movie Tank Girl long time ago. Because they loved it, and I had never heard of it, and I was young, and who knows. But the movie Tank Girl showed me both Bjork and Portishead. Portishead is a scene where she's, like, taking a dust shower, and it's just, like, the sexiest song that exists. It's a song called Roads. I really wish I had time to do it for this album or space or whatever, but it just didn't work out. But I did get Army of Me, which is when they walk into the big crazy club. Playing in this industrial. It's one of those things. I'll get to it with Cornflake Girl too, but like being young and the way that things were in the 90s, like hearing and a powerful girl, like a powerful female, like voice, and even more with Tori Amos with the situation that I heard her in, but like with Bjork and like big industrial music that isn't like doesn't have to be heavy, but it is big and industrial and interesting and neat. That song is very. It's huge. It sounds so huge. But it's really neat to hear that, and it was different than anything I'd ever heard at that time, which is a lot of these songs, a lot of these artists will show me something that I'd never heard before. But, yeah, so that's the story of Army of Me and why Bjork's just a super unique voice, period. Unwoman, I've known her, Erica is her name, but I've known her for years because I used to play in a band called the Aeronauts. And we would play at some steampunk conventions. And I found out that is not the nerd for me. We didn't start that band as a steampunk band, but we dressed up a certain way, and it's like, that kind of works. Either way, I've known her for a couple of years now, and the way that she got on the album is super random. She basically posted on, she saw my post about how I was working on the album. She's like, I'd love to do one of these one time. And I was like, what do you do in the next couple of days? She's like, well, I'm away from home, so I can't record. And she's like, wait, I'm like 4 hours from you, because she's in Portland. So she drove to Nashville, spent the night, we recorded this, ate pizza, and then left. It was awesome. So she came in, like, she's like, oh, we can do Army of Me. It was going to be like that or Half Jack by the Dresden Dolls. But she's like, that song holds a lot of personal thing. I was like, I'll let you keep it personal. Like, that song's special to you, and we'll do Army of Me, so it's not like, tainted. But yeah, so that's the story of how she got on. Super random, and just drove to Nashville, and it was awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, this is Army of Me.
Complain once more, you'll meet
All right, that was Army of Me. You're right. I love the. I'm gonna pretend like I never listened to this before. I love how how really truly industrial it really sounds. Like that.
Yeah.
I'm not normally the hugest fan of industrial music like that, but that song just like somehow resonated in me. And I've never seen Tank Girl, so it was brand new to me listening to that when I heard the CD, when I heard the EP first.
Yeah, it's it's industrial in sound, not in like instrumentation. Like it
Yeah.
kind of is on the original, but that's not what makes it sound industrial. That's not what's neat about the song. Is it just big and industrial sounding, not like sounds like industrial music exactly. Not a lot of heavy palm muted guitar and snare drums that sound like tin cans.
Yeah, right. Should probably get around to sing Tank Girl one of these days.
It might be too late now that you're grown up and it's not the 90s. I mean, I still love it, but it's kind of like trying to show somebody the Labyrinth right now. You can't. It's hard to show somebody the Labyrinth that hasn't grown up with it.
No, you can't even watch the Labyrinth as someone who's seen it when you were a kid. I can't do it.
Oh, I can't.
Oh.
I do it almost every birthday of mine.
I
It's
have
usually
bad
a-
memories of a friend of mine dressing up. I say dressing up. Really, all he did was wear. He wore sweatpants and shoved as many socks down his pants as he could, and started dancing to Dance Method.
Flawless.
Yeah.
And that was.
Yeah.
On my birthday, almost every year, I now like have a group of people and we watch that movie and I cook spaghetti.
Nice.
I didn't this year because I was in.
Wait, last time you were on here, you got a
Manifest
mic
8.5.
about not liking Twin Peaks. But yeah, he can say he doesn't like Labyrinth, and I get called jealous.
I know he doesn't like it anymore. He used to like it, and he's got a bad memory tied with it.
I've now got. I can't watch it ever again. It brings back my friend with a huge bulge in his face.
So the next song is the I-Fi Dragon song. Song with I-Fi Dragons.
Speaking of Labyrinth.
So I met Brian. I was playing at Shudokan in like Michigan or something, and I just emailed him randomly. I'm like, I mean, I'm also performing. That's how I meet a lot of people. If you have a reason, my voice is so fucked. It cracked. If you have a reason to talk to somebody, and you want to randomly email somebody, as long as you have a reason to, they'll often pay attention to what you have to say. If you don't, you're just like, hey, I like your stuff, which is fine to do, but like, if you want to work with somebody, you can try the shots in the dark. Sometimes they won't land, but sometimes they will. But as far as them, it was like I emailed him. I was like, I'm also performing this con. If you'd like to see my show, I'm playing Friday. You guys are playing Saturday. But they weren't getting in until Saturday. But they made it a point to like come and like find where I was and hang out with me and like chat with me just because like the music that they heard and stuff like that. And it's like hang out during their show and and get to know them after that. And it's super cool. But yeah, either way, El Scorcho, as I explained earlier with Weezer, I don't remember if we were on the air then, but like, no, I did, like Pinkerton.
Yeah.
Being a cool album. I can't remember if we were on the air or not, but yeah, Pinkerton's a super cool album. Like the first, and again, El Scorcho was the one that was like the right one to do. But Get You and Tired of Sex are like the first two songs, they're like the early songs. Those songs are so, they just, he screams just right. Foo Fighters do it too, like they'll scream at just, well, he'll scream a lot more, but with Weezer, he'll scream at just the right time that it makes it so good. In this album, you hear it a couple of times and it doesn't overdo it. It just hits these moments that are so good. But El Scorcho was kind of the right one because it was super fun, and like, chaotic at points and stuff like that. So yeah, El Scorcho. And it was good for vocals. That was another thing. Is like if it's a whole band, we need them, something for them all to sing on. The choruses are perfect for those because that's what's happening. And then I also, when I recorded this one, my friends Katie, she's the one who sang "Never Gonna Get It" on the previous cover album, and then my best friend Jonna. They're both also sick. They might be the reason I'm sick because we went on a little tour and we were all there was like 6 of us in a van, and 4 of us, and I wasn't, and me and Becky were the ones that weren't. Now I am. Katie had never really heard the song, so I was like, I'm gonna start recording and you start singing, because I was like, I wanted chaos, but I didn't want him to feign chaos. I didn't want him to fake get the lyrics messed up. So Katie didn't know it, so I just started recording and I just kept doing takes. And then once she started the song, I started trying to find stupid ones on the internet to show her to try and make her laugh and screw her up, so that there would be like messed up parts in the vocals.
So that's
I did the same with Jana.
Show.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I made from that I made a folder that just had like a bunch of silly ass pictures that I then showed to Jana while she was recording her vocals, because she was more familiar with the song. I was like, just try to sing it right, and then trying to make her laugh and screw it up, and then using the takes that weren't too laughy but just right. So it was really fun recording this one. So yeah, that's my story for I Fight Dragons.
J. Phil start.
Oh
no! There we go.
That was recording. Yeah, there we go.
Goddamn, you have Japanese girls do it to me every time. Oh, the redhead said you shred the cello, and I'm jello, baby. But you won't talk, won't look, won't think of me. I'm the epitome of public enemy. Why you wanna go and do me like that? Come down on the street and dance with me. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello. I'm here, I'm waiting. I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. I asked you to go to a Green Day concert. You said you never heard of them. How cool is that? So I went to your room and read your diary. Watching grunge leg drop New Jack through a press table. And then my heart stopped listening to Cho-Cho sing. I fall in love all over again. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello. I'm here, I'm waiting. I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. But how stupid is it? I can't talk about it. I gotta sing about it, make a record of. How stupid is it? Once you give me a minute, just come up to me and say hello. How stupid is it? For all I know, you want me to. Or maybe you just don't know what to do. Or maybe you're scared to say I'm falling for you. I wish I could get my head out of the sand, 'cause I think we'd make a good team. And you could keep my fingernails clean. But that's just a stupid dream, and I won't realize, 'cause I can't even look in your eyes without shaking. And I ain't faking. I'll bring home the turkey if you bring home the bacon. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello. I'm here, I'm waiting. I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. I'm a lot like you. I'm a lot like you.
Oh my god. So much love for that song.
Yeah, that song is super fun. Apparently, it was also fun for them too, which is good. I love it. He's like, I sent you a pack. You did an alternate thing for the intro, and said, "It's a me," or "It, hey, Scorcho." I can't remember exactly what the lines, but he does the "It's me." Show him. That's so good. That's so brilliant.
Fantastic. Yeah, I love those guys so much.
Yeah.
They were in town for Warped Tour this last weekend, or this last year rather, and I got an email from Packy. He's like, "Are you coming down? Here's your tickets." And I'm like,
nice.
Crap, I worked that day.
That's awesome.
I kind of found you through them. Like they came on the show like a couple years ago now, and they brought up a few. They brought up a few people like that they like to work with, and like the Proto Man and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, let's see how far down this rabbit hole I can go. And I just happened to be like watching like on Twitter one day when saw Justin talking to you, and I'm like, okay, what's this all about? This guy's music is amazing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So sorry. The next song.
Yeah, now we're being distracted by Jam. It's fantastic.
yeah, that's where I was at. This one isn't collaborating with anybody. I made this one a long ago. This one kind of led to this album. Whenever I was like, I want to make a cover song with Tool. This album isn't exactly about finding everybody that loves a certain. This album is more for me.
Fair.
And being somewhat self-indulgent. It's not like I'm choosing the most popular songs for people to find. A lot of these songs, people know one or two, because it's a very Slumdog Billionaire situation where it's like, these are all for me, and I can answer the questions about it. But it's not like a lot of people's lives had led them pound the path to listen to all of these random things. 40 Season 2 was kind of the start. I was like, I want to cover Tool because I want to, because I love Tool. Another giant influence. Another thing, whenever I was young, my brother was like, you need to buy this album. And got it because I liked metal and stuff then. I liked heavy stuff. And I was like, it's heavy, but he's singing so pretty. And it confused me, and I returned it. I returned it to Walmart where I bought it from. And then, like a week later, in my brain, I was like, I really, really want to hear that whole album again. Like, I really want to hear it. So it was one of those things that it was a slow burn, but it burned hard. So this was, I was like, I want to cover Tool, and I was like, 46.2 isn't the most popular. I could do Sober to try and get like the most amount of people, but I was like, I want to record a song that I want to record, whether or not people will know what it is. So that's what I did 46.2. It kind of led to this album. Like, I want to record fucking Cornflake Girl by Tori Amos, which not a lot of people probably know unless you know Tori Amos. And not a lot of people know Guar at this point, especially the older stuff. And if they do, a lot of people are familiar with Guar, but not a lot of people know Guar songs. Anyway, 46.2 is kind of the catalyst for this whole album because I recorded it for me, and that's what this whole album's kind of about. I should have done stuff that's more popular that people could find and know, but I mean, that worked with the last album. It was themed, so, you know, like, even if you didn't know 90s cheesy R&B stuff, then you could listen to the album and hear those kinds of songs. This one's all over the board. Yeah.
There we go. 46.2.
wallowing in my own confused and insecure delusion for a piece to cross me over or a word to guide me in. I wanna feel the changes coming down. I wanna know what I've been hiding in my shadow, my shadow. Change is coming through my shadow, my shadows, shedding skin. And I've been picking my scabs again. I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own chaotic, insecure delusions. I wanna feel the change consume me, feel the outside turning in. I wanna feel the metamorphosis and cleansing I've endured in. My shadow, my shadow. Change is coming, now is my time. Listen to my muscle memory, contemplate what I've been clinging to. 46 into ahead of me. I choose to live into, grow, take and give into, move, learn and love into, cry, kill and die into, breathe, paranoid into, lie, hate and fear into, do what it takes to move through. I choose to live into, lie, kill and give into, die, learn and love into, do what it takes to step through. See my shadow changing, stretching up and over me. Soften this old armor, hoping I can clear the way by stepping through my shadow. Coming out the other side, step into my shadow. 46 and 2, just ahead of me.
That was 46 and 2.
Yes.
Originally performed by Tool.
Yeah, with my little Anima reference. Anima was the one that I wanted to do first, and I just couldn't make it sound right, chiptune. I just couldn't figure out a way to make it work. It also would have been
Fair
like
enough.
7 minutes, but I would have loved it, and that was for me, so it doesn't matter.
I was going to say, I'm not a huge, I wasn't a huge Tool fan. I didn't own albums or anything, but I recognize songs, and actually, that's one of the most recognizable to me off the top of my head. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, I couldn't name any other songs off the top of my head, because, like I said, I wasn't a huge fan necessarily, but that one sticks out really, really well in my memory as a teenager-ish. What was that, not late 90s?
It's got a really good hook. Like, it's got a really good hook. It's so good.
Just don't listen to some of the Tool fans. They can be
No,
pretty
oh god,
harsh.
no, they're horrible people.
They can be pretty harsh. I remember seeing,
they're...
there's like a middle school music class that does covers, and it's all these like 13-year-olds doing covers, and they did
Yes.
a cool song. I don't remember which one it is. It might have even
46
been
and
this
2.
song. Was
I think it
this
was
song?
46 and 2, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Because the
the-
drum
I
solo.
listened to that right before this too. Yeah.
It's freaking epic. And then in the YouTube comments, it's like, ugh, like you missed this note, and I was like a note, really?
Yeah,
That's-
fuck you.
Like that's what you're gonna go with? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I kind of
Ignoring
wanted to
comments.
make it a bit my own, just to be like, it's not like I missed it. I just chose to do it this way. Fuck you.
Yeah, right. I didn't miss it. I chose not to get it right.
But yeah.
It
It
was
seems
epic.
to get a decent response. Oh, excuse me. So next one up is Muse, who big influenced me when it comes to like Origin of Symmetry and the albums before and after that. The one album after that, with like Time Is Running Out and other songs. But I hate them now. I really don't
Yay! I don't feel
I
bad.
I really don't like them now. Because they
like
went
their new
real-
stuff or even the older stuff.
Their new stuff.
Okay.
I still like that. Like, I mean, Knights of Sidonia, that was when I was like, nothing is holding me quite like it should. I get it. It's big. Epic, but it doesn't have, I don't know, missing something to keep me listening. And then it just went downhill for me from there.
I think that was my first introduction to Muse was Knights of Sidonia when I was playing Guitar Hero, because that's about the best instrument that I can
yeah.
play. It's probably Guitar Hero
Yeah.
or Rock Band, whichever one I was playing at the time. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the closest I get to playing instruments anymore.
Yeah, my introduction for them was I had a roommate that liked them, so he showed me the album Hullabaloo, which the song is from, and I was like, nobody knows this band. This is in college, and like nobody knows this band. I'm cool. I felt, I was like, I feel cool because nobody knows who they are. So I looked them up on like the internet to see like live video of them, and they're playing in London with probably the whole entire fucking population of London. And I was like, oh, everybody knows who this fucking band is, just not over here yet. So that was one of the few that I felt cool, and then I was like, oh yeah, I forget the whole world's there,
Let's
and not
be
just
an
our
American
little bubble.
hipster. It's fine.
Yeah. But Plug-in Baby, it was funny because Kieran, the reason that Tragic Kingdom was on this album is because Kieran was like, I emailed her, and I was like, here's the list of artists that, I would like to choose from, then we can find somebody else. She chose Muse and No Doubt, and I was like, oh, I want to do Tragic Kingdom so bad. So I emailed her, I was like, I might hate myself for big fucking song that No Doubt's ever done. I'm gonna start on it now, and let me know what you think. And she's like, oh, what about like Hey Baby? And I was like, fuck Hey Baby. I love you, Kira, but fuck that song. She was like, Hey Baby or Good, and I was like, Hell Good's alright, but I don't want to cover it. Like, it doesn't have any impact on me. It's funky, but it doesn't do it for me. So I was like, we'll find another one, and I'll just do Tragic Kingdom. So I had already gotten a shitload more done by the time she emailed back, like, not too long after I sent it, but I mean, I was focused as fuck. So it came down to Plug-in Baby, because I really love Muse, and that was on the list as well. And I'll explain how World of Square got on Tragic Kingdom when that time comes, but it was originally just going to be me. But yeah, Kieran's just another person I know from Twitter. I think it was Rob Swackhammer, which is a great last name. He was just like, you should listen to Kieran Strange. Yeah, Swackhammer. It's like an onomatopoeia and then hammer for the follow. Yeah, and she rocks and she's good and she's Canadian and that's cool.
Hey.
But yeah, we're already talking about working on
Really
some more
polite
stuff.
about it.
Yeah. So that's Plug-in Baby.
All right, this is Plug-in Baby, originally by Muse. Of course, the one time you're on time.
Right.
All right.
That one was really
And
fun
that is
to
the
sing.
trigger that we're doing with the song.
So what?
So that's the sound that we're done with the song. One of the four of us will call it.
Yeah, that one was a really fun song to sing from my vocal range. So next up is Cornflake Girl, which that was the Escape LA soundtrack is what introduced me to Tori Amos, and it was a song called Professional Widow, which is one of her weirdest songs. But I got that album because like it had Tool on it, and I loved Tool. I had like Rob Zombie, not Rob Zombie, and it had like Sugar Ray back when they were heavy. It had Orange 9mm. Orange 9mm is super fucking good. But it also had this girl who, again, young, not a lot of access to like powerful girls besides my mother. I mean, it's just a thing. It's just the way that things were then, because it was the 90s and we're getting more and more advanced and knowing that girls are just as fucking rocking as anybody else. But this was a good way to show me how music could be completely different. Because Professional Widow's real aggressive, but then it just like suddenly will get very like light, and she says fuck it, and she's talking about basically prostitution and stuff like that. It was hell shit for a young boy to hear and process, and it was heavy. Again, like with Bjork, it's like it's not heavy with like distorted guitars and stuff like that. It just feels big and fucking heavy and rocking and interesting.
Yeah.
Professional Widow wasn't exactly the right. It was a song I wanted to do, but when it came down to getting Amanda on the track too, we need something that we could both sing. And that's not. I don't know. That would have been a neat one, but it would have been tricky to do. But Cornflake Girl means more between the both of us, me and Amanda. And Amanda I've known for ages and worked with her a bunch and toured with her, and I love her voice and I love her music because later on I cover one of her songs on this album. Yeah, so we chose this one, and it was fun, and it's like it's the most chill on the album, and
So everybody sit back and time to get euphoric.
I never was a cornflake girl. I thought it was a good solution, hanging with the raisin girls. She's gone to the other side now, giving us the old hero. Things are getting kinda gross, yeah, and I go to sleepy time. This is not this is not really happening. Hey. You bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Oh, honey, you bet your life. It's uphill out the watchword. Just peel out the watchword. Ooh, she knows what's going on. It seems we got a cheaper feel now. All the sweet teas are gone. I've gone to the other side with my encyclopedia. They must have paid her a nice price. She's putting on a string bean love. This is not really, this is not really happening. You bet your life it is. You bet your life it is. Oh, honey, you bet your life. It's uphill out the watchword. Just peel out the watchword. Never was a cornflake girl.
I'm back.
Yay! Comcast.
Well, at least they give you good timing.
Yeah, that's perfect. I was like, oh, but say when I get back, that'd be brilliant. And it was brilliant. I don't even know what I said last before I cut out because I was like, all right, hello?
You cut off and Budlong's just like, I'm playing a song.
Well, CJ kind of introed it, and I was like, okay, let's just go.
Nice.
It worked out.
I didn't say a thing. Like I said, all right. I said time to get euphoric, and then he starts playing. I'm like, all right, I guess I was done.
Sounds good.
Hey, it worked.
So that song is Jack the World by Gwar. The first, so when it comes to listening to like heavier music and not listening to MC Hammer and stuff like that, was Gwar. It was Gwar. I met my friend Jared, and he's like, here, let me put in this CD, and it was Ragnarok. And it was the song Meat Sam, the first song, and I was like, it's so weird and neat, and then it goes into like, more like punk rocky heavy stuff because they're a unique style anyway because they're kind of like punk rock mixed with metal, but not too metal. I don't know. They're really good. So like it was the first like rock band that I was like listening to, and like that was my thing. And then like I went to the store. Like I remember being at the music store and calling Jared on a payphone because what you had then. I feel old. Calling on a payphone and be like, what's anything else like this? And he got Rancid and Out Come the Wolf, that album. It's like, that's all punk rock, but it's really good. And I was like, this is so much different, but it's still super good. Because, like, Rancid's a lot, like, it's still, like, it's more major chords, less crazy. Either way, I chose Jack the World. Me and him chose Jack the World. Because it's on, we thought it was funny, it was on the Beavis and Butthead game. Remember playing that on Sega? Like your whole quest in that game is to get to Gwar concert.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're playing the worst fucking MIDI version of any song I've ever heard, which Jack the World. So I thought it'd be funny for us to do that one because it kind of has a couple of extra high ends to being chiptune and stuff. But yeah, Gwar is like the first. It's the alpha. Primus is like the main influence of mine. It's the primary. But Gwar was the first for sure. Yeah, and this one was super fun to record, and it's weird because Tommy gets real weird with it. He doesn't sing like he usually sings. He kind of tries to be Dave Brockie a little bit at the end, which is funny. It works. And it's super sad that Dave Brockie is dead. That's the day I cried as an adult male. Anyway, so this is Gwar.
Fair enough. Yeah, indeed it is. Jack the World, originally done by Gwar.
Rid yourself of all the worthless crap in which you wallow. Hands in iron fist of death for you to swallow. Undead from Antarctica, the signal's pumping free. Come on, let's wake the maggot up. It's on Clickbait TV. You might sleep on concrete slabs or be a blithering bohab. Yet drunk broke is exponential if you consume excremental pay to pay every single day. You feel your brain cells melt away. The appalling calling. Why don't you go away? Well, Jack, your world. Now you're in the maggot chamber. Corpses feel the charnel manger. Bullets pointing underground. Can't forget that sloppy sound. I thought I'd let you know. I'm over typical. But now I gotta go. Pay to pay every single day. And feel your brain cells melt away. The appalling calling. Why don't you go away? Well, Jack, go! I wanna suck like lava's door. I wanna lose out the rubber toe. And I want to kick the teeth out of you. I wanna kick, I wanna kick, I wanna kick, I wanna kick, 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 kick. Jack the
All right, that was Jack the World, originally done by Gwar. That was super fun.
I like it. I don't know if I've ever actually listened to a Gwar song, so.
Fair enough, and there's nothing wrong with not ever listening to a Gwar song.
No, I'd never listened to it, but I like the cover, so.
It was good. Yeah, the cover's great. Gwar has never been one of my favorite bands, and I'm Brandt's gone, so I'm totally not stalling vamping for time. Absolutely not. Whatever would ever give you that idea.
It doesn't help that his Comcast is just apparently not being very agreeable today.
Yeah,
Will you
Comcast
stop
is
bringing it
not-
up. Goodness, they're never gonna let him come back. Oh, just
yeah. So, like you said, this is obviously one of those albums that's just like, and this is stuff that he loves, and he doesn't give a shit if other people like it, and that's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. That's the best way to do it.
Comcast is unbelievable.
We absolutely have not been vamping, not at all.
Nope.
Not
Play Jack
one-
again.
Round 3, Comcast.
Yeah. 3
Comcast is winning this
3-0.
You should,
Yeah, I got no. There's nothing I can do to it.
I was gonna say your next album should be about Comcast, and it'll be Comcast.
Yeah, right.
So goddamn them. So the next song is another double click song, which I explained earlier. It was like I wanted to do a song during my set and their set, since they wanted me to do our song that we already had and Ing during their set. So I made the beat for this. I cleaned it up since then. made it better. But it was pretty much this to play at Gen Con with them. And now we have this option for anywhere else, since we play a lot of nerd events when we play together. Yeah. Here's hoping I'm here when we get back.
If not, we completely won't stall again.
Yeah, you guys play the next song, and I'll just retroly talk about it.
That'll work. We actually
Fair
didn't stall
enough.
for more than about 15 or 20 seconds. It's fine.
Nice.
It was good timing.
It was relevant to the song. It was relevant to the song, so it was all right.
Yeah.
So this I can vamp about this one though. So this is My Eyes, originally from the Dr. Horrible soundtrack.
Yeah.
Adult with half a brain can see that humankind has gone insane, to the point where I don't know if I'll upset the status quo if I throw poison in the water main. Listen close to everybody's heart and hear that breaking sound. Hopes and dreams are shattering apart and crashing to the ground. I cannot believe my eyes, how the world's filled with filth and lies, but it's plain to see evil inside of me is on the
Look around, we're living with the lost and found. Just when you think you've almost drowned, you find yourself on solid ground, and you believe there's good in everybody's heart. Keep it safe and sound. With hope, you can do your part to turn a life around. I cannot believe my eyes. Is the world finally growing wise? 'Cause it seems to me some kind of harmony is on the
anyone with half a brain.
He looks at me and
Whole life, how
says,
will you know?
the things that I'm
The dark is everywhere, the light doesn't seem to care. But see, the dark is all that displays. Listen close to everybody's heart and keep that breaking sound. Hopes and dreams are shattered, do your part to crashing to the ground. I cannot believe my eyes, how the world's filled with filth and lies, but it's plain to see evil inside of me is on the rise.
That was My Eyes, originally off of the Dr. Horrible soundtrack, and also fucking amazing.
Doesn't get old.
So good. Yeah, it's super
No.
good. I performed that one with Unwoman at Dragon Con too, because Angela wasn't there.
When was that?
This past Dragon Con. She was guest.
So what day? Sorry, I should have been more specific.
Oh, Saturday I think it was.
Okay.
No, Friday.
Oh.
Wait, was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Friday was the room party. Saturday was the podcast party.
Yeah.
And then for Sunday was the venue, the bar.
It must have been later in the evening then, or earlier in the evening, because.
Well, the party kept going after we had to head out. So.
Yeah.
After the old people left.
Right.
Yeah, she showed up for the room party a bit. She was going to try and come to the Sunday gig too, but she was sick.
Jesus.
Yeah, she got sick Saturday. It sucked.
I brought her
Oh.
lozenges. Anyway, the next song is "The Gift," which is a cover of Amanda Lepre's music, who was a guest on here, and I thought it was super funny to do that. This one I made this song, I made the beat and performed the song. I hadn't recorded the vocals till recently when we were on tour, and it was in Atlanta. Like I just was making it throughout the tour on my laptop in the back, and I was like, "Hey, surprise! I'm gonna do a cover song," and I just did one of Amanda's songs because I really like her music. Her album is so good. Like it was one of those things where Mateo, who I didn't know at the time, her like manager and our friend now, contacted me because he wanted to play a show in Nashville and he was looking for nerdy acts. And then sent me her music and I was like, holy shit, this is super fucking right up my alley because it's kind of heavy, but it's also like a lot of acoustic. I like a lot of acoustic guitar too, so it's like acoustic metal in a way. I don't know. It's just fucking super cool and epic and dark and really, it's good. It's very good. So this is a song from that I covered because I liked it a lot. And I do what I want. And talk about self-indulgent covers. I cover somebody that's guesting on my album.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hey, we've already discussed that this album is all about what you want to do. And if
Yeah,
that's
it
what you
is.
wanna do, you
It's
gotta do
fantastic.
It
It's
is.
fucking awesome. Like, seriously. All right, so this is The Gift, originally by, who did I say it was in the email? Like Bobby Bird or something?
Yeah, some Birch or something like that. Some other person that has a song titled that.
CJ's
Amanda
Google
Lepre.
foo is failing him. That's all.
Yeah, right.
I am still waiting for a change. This is what makes me feel alive. And finally inspiration came, and leaving softer than a sigh. And possibly they were still there, only medicated. And diminishing doses reveal how far I've made it. I still honor that moment once upon a time, reminding of all I've been through to make this mine, to make me feel alive. I am still waiting for a change, 'cause this is what makes me feel alive. And finally inspiration came, and leaning softer than a sigh. It's time for us to sing with a renewed sense of optimism. Evidence that music will cure the sick. We just give a listen. Blood pool, your citizens are welling with hatred. So sing a song for everyone to keep you untainted. How long have you waited?
Now everybody should go find her music and listen to it. Hear the original version of that
Right?
song. Yeah, it's super good. This is why I covered it. Yeah,
Well,
everybody should
don't look up just a gift on YouTube, because you're gonna get. Oh, just put that out there.
If you look up Amanda Lepre Lock and Load on YouTube, then you'll find a music video where she sleeps with me and then kills me. And if you look up Forest of Air, or sorry, Say the Dragon, the previous video that she had, another bald guy, a guy named Major, who she is with and then kills. It's a theme. She kills she just with a bald guy and then kills him. He turns bad and she kills him. You ever hell about that when we were shooting it?
Budlong.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. Watch yourself.
No, that's not recorded. That's not covered on this album.
Yeah. So the last one is one of my favorite last songs of an album, which is Tragic Kingdom by No Doubt. No Doubt's a huge influence on me. But I don't know, it's just, it was one of those things where the whole album is awesome, and the two albums before are awesome. And then you get to the end of the album, and it's like, it hasn't changed completely, but it is like, still in theme with the album, but it is also super epic and big. And it was, like I said earlier, Kieran said No Doubt, but she chose songs by No Doubt that I definitely didn't want to do. And then my friend Lauren from The World is Square is a cover band that's like all like just completely acoustic like instruments. Was like, if you ever cover a different No Doubt song and you need help, let me know. I was like, what the fuck? Why don't you just do this one? So she got her band together, and there's like glockenspiel and mandolin and like classic guitar and ukulele, I think, are the instruments that they did.
I'm pretty stoked with that description.
Yeah. So like you had this. I really wanted to, because for the next album, I want more acoustic, like our real life instruments more than just chiptune. I want to make that more prevalent, not mostly prevalent, but more prevalent than it has been. Because I like that mix up, and there's been a lot of guitar in all the albums, but I kind of want more acoustic things in there. My best, like I have a good friend who plays fiddle, and he's going to be doing that. He's really good. And then like Erica Unwoman plays cello, which is in Army of Me. She plays cello, but I can get her to send tracks and to make it a bigger, more natural thing mixed with that. And then this one's kind of it's hard to mix that. It is hard to mix them together into chiptune stuff. But this is my foray into that. So it's, big epic song with a bunch of acoustic instruments and a bunch of epic chiptune stuff.
Well, if you can ever mix some electric violin into anything,
there will be. I mean, it'll be acoustic violin, but there will be some violin on the new album, the new originals album.
Let's get Lindsey Sterling hooked up with you.
Yeah.
Get at.
That'd be awesome.
That's what he's trying to say. He just won't come out and say it.
I'll hit her up.
That maybe.
I'll take a shot in the dark.
Hey,
it's worth shots in the dark.
I would shoot that email out. I'm just throwing that out.
Yeah.
There.
I may have had contact with her manager.
Oh, there we go.
You guys need to talk. Hey, you know what? I'll have my people talk to your people. See if we can make this work. All right, so this is Tragic Kingdom featuring World is
Originally
Square.
by No Doubt. The World is Square.
Once was a magical place, over time it was lost. Price increased the cost, now the fortune of the kingdom. It's locked up and its castle lost. The castle lies in trap of coiled wires set back, decoyed by old cheese. Now the drawbridge has been lifted as the millions then drop to their knees. They pay homage to a king whose dreams are buried in their minds. His tears are frozen still, icicles drip from his eyes. The cold wind blows as castle walls. But now it's written in stone, the king has been overthrown by dastardly fools, and the power of the people shall come to believe they do. They pay homage to a king whose dreams are buried in their minds. His tears are frozen still, icicles drip from his eyes. Welcome to the tragic kingdom. Cornfields of popcorn have yet to spring open. They lost their heads, or are they just sublime minds? We've heard of their stories one too many times. Hypnotized by fireflies that glow in the dark, and midgets that disguise themselves as tiny little dwarves. The parade that's electric-hearted serves no real purpose, just takes up a lot of juice just to impress us. They pay homage to a king whose dreams are buried in their minds. His tears are frozen still, icicles drip from his eyes. Ooh, they drip from his eyes into the night. They drip from his eyes. Paying homage to a king whose dreams are buried in their minds. It drips from his eyes. Welcome to the tragic kingdom. Cornfields of popcorn have yet to spring open.
And that's
Slow fade.
Oh yeah, great way to end an album. Big fan of slow fades on the end of albums. So that concludes History 1-1.
Yes.
So good. Sorry.
AKA
Thank you.
I don't have anything else to say
Shyguy's
other than
Opus.
good stuff.
Yeah, when we're speechless, that's a big thing. It's a big deal.
My words don't always make sense, but I
all
usually
right.
can't stop talking.
Yeah, now I had to start writing my ass off for months because I want to do the pop opera thing. Excuse me, for the third album, and I want it to be not rushed at all. My last two albums were a little not like rushed, but like I had a deadline that I needed to have them out by, and I don't really want to do that with this album, so I don't need to. I'm gonna start writing it like now, and I'm planning on releasing it in May. So I have a deadline, but it's 5 months away. I gotta have it done in like April or so I can be done by May because I want to get it in like
I really want to work every little kink out of it and make it super powerful and such. And I'm going to be working with people possibly to help, because sometimes I want to go for a certain dancey type style, and I can't quite get it to work. And I'm going to work with certain people, and I want it to be a little more like a musical sometimes. So I've already talked to Brent Floss about helping me with some of those parts, and DJ Cutman wants to help me a lot with the production of it, like some kind of producer type person. So really going to work at getting this one fucking elaborate. And yeah, anyway, that's my next thing, and it's far away and huge. I have a lot of plans for it.
You say that, but May, it's not really that far away.
Yeah, for me it is. I mean, with my last album, I wrote it in a month and a half.
Fair.
Yeah. I got that one done pretty quick. I'm just going to spend a lot of time.
So, what
really
did everybody here
focusing.
think? Oh, sorry. That was... sorry.
That's weird.
We're all cutting each other off.
I did my thing of, hey, there's a space there, regardless if it's internet or anything. I'm going to take it.
I'll follow up. It was I loved the album. I haven't heard that you were gone for this, but I don't think I've ever heard a Guar song actually.
Oh yeah.
So, but I enjoyed the cover thoroughly. So I may go check out the original just to see how that translates backwards into the original version of the cover. Because I don't think I've ever heard an actual Guar song. I'm familiar with who they are, and it was big news a couple months ago when the lead singer or drummer died?
The singer died. Yeah,
singer died?
They've lost a couple of members. They lost the bassist back when too.
Okay.
But that's one of their less crazy songs, but it's still crazy. And he does a sing talking thing that's really fucking awesome and hard to do. That's why I didn't really try to do that. I don't know. He just does sing talking really well, but also hits really neat notes the way that he sings sometimes. It's really interesting. But yeah, that's a fun one.
Kind of like rap does occasionally, where it's kind of, but not really, or is
I mean, what? I mean, you hear the track, but it's he'll do a screamy, aren't exactly notes, but it fits. It's hard to describe. He does a lot of things that are tricky to describe. That singer, that vocalist.
Having this conversation recently. I can't remember where I was hearing this. It was almost the exact same conversation, but I can't remember where I was hearing the entire thing. But it was talking about singing versus rapping versus. Man, it might have been Jury talking about it on some random show. There's no.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, I'll go check it out though. Makes me curious.
Yeah, and I hope that happens with a handful of the artists. Be like, what does this artist sound like?
Yeah, I'd heard most of the songs on the album. Not all of them, but I'd heard most of them. I think Army of Me and Cornflake Girl, the ones that definitely did not stand out, off the top of my head. So
yeah,
I'll definitely be checking that, and then also, what was it? Jack the World? Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, Jack the World.
Jack the World. Yep. I have the actual song listings in front of me, not the cheat sheet that CJ sent us with the wrong. Label.
Just one.
One. It's a lot of work doing that too, man. I'm I have no idea what half the songs are. I'd heard of them, but a lot of them, you look up Black Sheep, and it doesn't. The first one that you go to is not Scott Pilgrim. So I was doing the stupid thing of just Googling off of the song list instead of actually listening to the song.
What you
and
I guess it wouldn't work out. I was gonna say you could do song search where you play it and let Google figure it out, but it probably wouldn't.
No, yeah,
it wouldn't work. So never mind.
And I did that cheat sheet when we first when I first got the album. So this was before I actually went and re-listened to any of them. So with my first pass through was really bad. It was really really horrible. I got because I like saying it wrong better. El Scorcho and 46 and 2 and My Eyes. Well, and Tragic Kingdom, of course, but the rest of them, sure.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of this album is that it's not nobody's probably gonna know all the songs.
And I think, like, for me personally, I've heard most of them. The only ones that I not actually heard was You're a Cad, The Gift, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, that is going to change, by the way. I have a bunch of her stuff already pulled up to listen to tonight.
Talking about Amanda?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
And I think Plug-in Baby mainly because if I say my opinions of Muse, I'm going to be called soulless again. So.
Oh no, they've become soulless.
You mean you were anything but soulless, TJ?
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
be realistic. For 3.5 years, you're soulless. You were soulless before that, but that's beside the point.
So Raul actually joined us halfway through, right at the beginning,
Right at the beginning of the song,
he's
yeah.
quiet the entire time. What'd you think?
I thought it was great. I mean, it was. I was actually playing some 8-bit games while I was listening to it.
Nice.
So it matched it pretty well. Played some Rogue Legacy.
I love that game. The game's so good.
Yeah, I mean it's a little controller snapping at times, but but for some reason I'm just really addicted to those games. Not very good at them, but just very addicted to those types of games.
It's legit.
Yeah. Have you played Risk of Rain?
No.
It's kind of like that, but it's not. It's more. That one works better with more people, but it's that whole roguelike where you're just trying. It's the point is you're trying to survive and get more power ups until you die, and then start all the way over. But it's really fun.
Have you tried Binding of Isaac Rebirth?
No, I keep hearing about that. I'm tempted to get it on the Steam sale. I'm just seeing if it goes lower.
Yeah, they
but
do
I
have the
keep
winter
hearing
one
about
coming
that
up in
one.
the next few weeks, so sometime the next couple of weeks.
That and Battle Block Theater I need to get.
Yeah, they do have a little bit of a sale going on right now, the exploration sale.
Yeah, they get the Black
it's not
Friday
too
type
much,
thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem as big as either their fall sale or their summer sale.
Yeah. What did I get? I think I got something off of it.
I keep looking at Borderlands, the pre-sequel on there. I'm like, I know if I
I
just
am
hold out
tempted.
until summer, I know if I
Yeah.
hold out until summer, will hit 50 at least. But man, it's hard to wait that long.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm a
They
huge
do
fan
good
of
stuff.
Borderlands, and I keep looking at it. I'm like, that game I know will hit 50% at the summer sale. I'm
Yeah.
just like, it's just waiting that long to get it.
I hope so. I'm right there with you guys.
What was it that I bought? I can't remember what I bought.
See, Twitch, we're talking about video games.
Yeah.
I've been playing a game the entire time, so
Nice.
I've been running around as Juggernaut on Marvel Heroes, and like I said in the pre-show, I picked him because I can hold down a button and slaughter an entire room of people. So, no thought process needed. Because he's the motherfucking Juggernaut, bitch.
No, Charles, no. Not my helmet, Charles, no. I love that so much. Fucking Jubilee.
All right, so. Oh, Jubilee.
What a silly character. All right, anyway.
All right, yeah, so we'll go ahead and wrap this up then. Thank you so much, Brandt, for letting us do this and for joining
Yeah,
us
thank
on
you
this.
for
This
doing
has been really fucking awesome, seriously.
Yeah, it was fun to be able to talk about the songs. Like, it's like there's a whole bunch of reasons why I've done all of them, so it's really cool to be able to do that now.
We'll point people back to this episode.
Yeah.
When people ask, you could say,
Absolutely.
I would spend an hour and a half talking to you about it, but
There is exactly that.
you could just go listen.
No, it'd be perfect. Whatever links up and like the files are put in, then that'd be perfect.
Yep, give me a day or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I
email
didn't have to
me.
be up at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Sometime in the next 2 weeks, it'll be up.
Hey. Listen.
Attacked.
Do a day, a week, somewhere around.
All right. So thank you again. Thank you so much. It's really awesome. Again, go check out ProfessorShyguy.bandcamp.com and use White Saturday for 50% off.
How long does that last? Out of curiosity, did we mention that earlier?
Oh, sorry. Monday, it'll end.
Okay, so if
Monday.
you hear this the day it goes up, you might be able to use that code still.
Oh, is it? It goes up tomorrow?
Maybe.
Oh, I'll put it up. I'll extend it a day in case.
We'll see.
So like Monday at midnight.
Okay, I'm
I'll
gonna
make
try
it.
and put this up tomorrow, so we'll see.
Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta edit all the songs in. That's not a lot. That's not easy.
Well, actually, I think we're good. I think we're recording live from the device, so we should be good. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So the only audio fidelity issues will be is Comcast taking a crap like
Yeah.
Right.
They love taking craps
the
on
music
me.
will shine through. It'll be okay.
All right, so
Bye,
folks,
everybody.
Yeah, indeed. We will be back up on the air. We're going to do a show tomorrow night for Disney Geek I.O. and back again in the regular rotation on Thursday with the Geek I.O. show. On that note, folks, thank you for tuning in and joining us for the listening party of History 1-1 from Professor Shyguy. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
You have been listening to a part of the Geek I.O. Podcast Network.
Loud noises!
Visit us at geek-io.com for all of our great shows.
The pressure is building slowly, inexorably inside me. Oh my.
Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean it's bad for you. Go figure out how it works.
Geek I.O. Copyright 2014.
I want to get out of here. I want to leave this place right now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Twitch.
Go do something else. Have a good night, YouTube.
You've been up until almost midnight on a Saturday. Go have a social life.